Hi everyone, it is Friday, November 8th, 2024, and I have a message for you guys today, but it's not a channeled message at this very moment. I'm actually going to be making a different video with a channeled message and post it here a little bit later. What I want to talk about now is something different. I'm being guided to mention this. This is almost like a revelation, and it's very, very fascinating to me, the timing of it, since I mentioned, or rather the Council of Nine mentioned revelation in yesterday or the day before. I don't even know what day it is anymore, honestly. I always have to look at the day of the week. It seems like time is just, I don't know, disappearing for me at least. Anyhow, if you don't know me, by the way, I'm Mel at Channel Messages. I read energy, I remote view, and do all sorts of things. So that said, what am I coming on here to say to you all today? Well, I want to bring your attention to something that I was reminded of in a recent energy work session on Wednesday. And that is that certain areas in the world, in the United States and other areas in the world, this is a worldwide thing, are struggling with an energy that blankets a certain area. And this energy is a conjured energy. It is dark magic, black magic, if you so will. Okay. And why do I say this? Well, because such an energy was coming in during an energy work session on Wednesday to one of my clients. And it's not the first time this happened. I've also encountered such energies myself when I was driving past DC in Maryland years ago. I was encountering such an energy in Cleveland one time, and years ago, 3 years ago, in certain areas of the city. And I asked questions then, and I found that these dark magic spells that are being weaved to blanket certain areas are meant to target the population and certain populace, okay? I find that most inner cities, in terms of, business district area, where the city makes money, they're not affected. Really, really odd, would it not? Is it not? Okay? You don't want to affect the money part, but you affect the population that lives in the city, on the outskirts of the city. Okay? This energy is meant to target the vulnerabilities of the people. In other words, if you're someone who, for instance, has recently lost a loved one and you're feeling a lot of grief, it will target that part of you and maybe enhance the feelings of grief, or make it even worse, make it more difficult for you to get out of. If you're someone who's frustrated, if you're someone who's that doesn't have patience and you're trying to become more patient, it will actually amplify those feelings of not being patient. It is basically enhancing all of those things that you're trying to heal. Okay, that's what that is. It is trying to drag you back down, trying to bring you in. It is targeting everyone in the particular area. Now, where are these areas? Again, I'm being shown, or I'm being told, that it's mostly targeting densely populated areas, meaning cities. And some of those, just to mention them, and I wrote them down, Chicago, LA, St. Louis, and again, Cleveland, I know that, Philadelphia, parts of New York City, New Orleans, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Boston, and let's not forget DC, okay? I actually had a personal experience in DC years ago where I drove past DC in the Maryland side, and I was so extremely attacked by this dark energy that was conjured that I could only hope that the miles that it was reaching, wherein I was in its territory. It literally had a territory. It started at one point and it stopped at another, that I could just get out of it as quickly as possible. I kid you not. So this stuff exists. Now, this is also not something that only exists in the United States. It is worldwide. I'm being told Paris, the United States, in the United Kingdom, London, okay, Sydney, Australia, those areas, all of those areas, and there are many other cities where they do this. They have done this on purpose. And it is meant to sort of keep you in a state of lower vibration and to make it harder for you to heal yourself, okay? Now, your question probably is, Mel, what can we do about this? Why are you telling us this? Well, first of all, I'm telling you all this not to cause fear, because again, you've been living with this for a while. This is nothing new, okay? This has been going on for a long time, years. But for some reason, the universe and my spirit team wants to bring it to your attention now, or at least through me. I don't know why. Again, I don't know why. But what can you do? Your best defense against this kind of thing is to be as balanced as you possibly can, which is where that personal healing comes in, okay? The less vulnerabilities you have, the less it can grasp onto, the better off you are, right? Now, I understand that this is not as easy, and so many of us are still in the middle of healing some stuff, and that's perfectly fine. And so my spirit team said, in this instance, what you should do, and they're suggesting to do this on a daily basis, actually, is to surround yourself in white, bright light. Okay. Specifically white, bright light. And they're saying that white, bright light is one of the most protective energies, okay, that there is. Now, when I say do this on a daily, maybe make it your daily ritual in the morning as you drink your cup of coffee, as you go about your day, maybe in the shower in the evening, whatever it is you do, okay? Do this on a daily basis to sort of reinforce that. Now, does that take away from your need to self-heal? Of course not. Is that a perfectly safe thing and foolproof measure? No, nothing ever is. But until such time that these dark energies can be dealt with, these dark spells, it is your best protection, okay? And I'm coming on here today not to cause fear, because some of you are going to walk away from this video thinking, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That is not what I'm on here to do. You have to remember, awareness and knowledge is power, okay? The more you know, the more you can protect yourself and the safer you are. Okay, ignorance is not bliss, no matter how you look at it, okay? And that is what I'm on here to do, is just to eliminate ignorance and to expose what has been happening. And I'm not the first one, I'm sure, but for some reason I feel called to talk about it today, okay? So what, in essence, else can be done about this? I'm not sure. I want to address one thing. Some of you might think, well, maybe we should do a guided meditation, or maybe you should do a meditation, collective meditation against this. This might be helpful in order to, push it away. But remember, we're talking with dark spells here. Okay, dark magic. The magical threads will always bring it back to what it is meant to. So a meditation, a collective meditation, I don't think will be the answer. And I'm being told that it's not. So I'm still trying to figure out what it is that maybe we can do as a collective. And once I know the answer to that, I will let you know. But in the meantime, I want to spread this awareness to you. And I want to give you that little tidbit of information of, surrounding yourself in white light so that you are not as affected that, you otherwise may be. Okay? Let me know what you think about this message today. And stay tuned for my channel message a little bit later. All right? Bye.